elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Golden Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Turner. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Clemson offense will get the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Turner. He'll be out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
Trying to rumble in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Cal's offense will go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful.
Breaks free! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going over the top. Got it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Bust through behind his pad. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Got a man. It's Turner. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on first and 10. Rifles it down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. On the ground, it's Bray. Oh, he got loose. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to the big tight end. Rolls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Makes the grab, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the quick shuffle pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Bray.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Using his legs, it's Bray. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Grab near the marker. It's James. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Finds his big tight end. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And the Golden Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punted away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's James. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still... Big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That's reeled in. It's King. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. He'll do it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the first. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They take the lead with the 6.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clemson is quick to the line. It'll be a draw. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Going to swing it on second down. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 27 to Fresno State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Turner. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clemson jumps to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll keep it on the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Continues to fight for yards. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see it fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Great job by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it. A stonewall on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Slithers into space. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Lost one deep down the right side. It's a seam wide open. Inside the... Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. At this point, the way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play and they'll wipe it out on the penalty. Looking to throw. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clemson is quick to the line. Back to pass on second down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Turner.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Turns it on at midfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense will quickly use the timeout. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Second down coming up.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them.